Hi. Okay, we're back and we're doing week 2, assignment 1B. And basically, we're going to go over the interface for Schoology, and then you are going to create a study sheet for your quiz on Friday. So, just so you know, you're going to be making a table that has 3 columns. One is going to be the word, one will be a picture of the icon, and the third one will be your definition of what that icon does. Okay. Here are the words: courses, apps, messages, profile, toolbar, materials, badges, search, calendar, notifications, interface, tile, members, and conferences. Okay, so we're going to just have a discussion. I'm going to do an overview of what all of those things are, so that you know, and then you will be able to go back. You can re-listen to this if you need to, or you can just go ahead and put what it means. Okay, so we're going to start with this whole page. All of these buttons, all of the information, all of this is called an interface. The interface is how things work on the page. So the interface is all of this. All of this together is how it works. And if you remember back to the question, the essential question, it was, how does understanding a program's interface make it more efficient? If you understand and know where to go, it will be a much better program than if you are looking around or lost or always having to use the help, because then you get frustrated and you don't do as good of work. So that is what the interface is. Okay, so then we're going to start with, I'm going to go back one. First is when we first come on to My SSO, which is what we did in assignment 1A, this is called a tile. So if a teacher or somebody who's trying to help you says, do you have a tile that says, this is what they are talking about. They call these tiles. And we have the 3 big ones I put up front, which is Focus, Office 365, and then Schoology. All right, so then the second thing that we'll start and talk about is courses. If you click on courses, you should see all of your courses here. So this is where you will find courses. Courses is any of the classes that you are enrolled in. Then we're going to go over here to the magnifying glass. The magnifying glass is pretty much across the board always means search, because you're looking for something just like you would if you had a magnifying glass. So this here is, if I put this here, and then I can search if I was looking for a word, if I was looking for a document, whatever I was looking for, I can search for it here. The next one over is called apps. And basically, these are the apps like Nearpod, WorldBook, Khan Academy. If you have McGraw-Hill for any of your textbooks, any of this stuff, you should automatically be logged into because you have the single sign-on. So these are the apps that the district provides, and you might be directed to depending on what the class is or the teacher or the assignment. The next one is a calendar, and the calendar is a great way, as you can see all of my things here. You should have on your calendar whatever is due from all of your classes should show up here, so you could just make sure you are getting them done. It is just a tool to keep you organized and on track. The next one is messages. It is a letter, just like a message could be a letter. So if I click on it, you will see all of the messages that I've been getting, and you can see yours. If you click on it, you can hit reply, and go from there. So that is messages. The next one that looks like a bell, because a bell rings you and notifies you that the class is over, is, so this is your notifications. If you get an update, if there's a message, if there's a poll, whatever it needs to be that you need to know should show up here with a number next to it. Your name should be here. Unfortunately, you guys cannot change your picture. I know that really isn't good, or isn't fun, but you should have your name here and then this down arrow. This is your profile. So if you wanted to, you can click in here under your profile and you can put a little bit about me. See, I put about me, what I did, so on and so forth. I'm going to show you where badges are, but you see here where it says your badges? Badges are things just like, think of a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout badge. If you do something and you accomplish something, you get a badge and you get to collect badges. And we will start doing it. I will start giving out badges for different things. And then if you get a certain number of badges, you can turn it in for free work or a free quiz or something like that. So this is where badges would be for you to see them. All right, and then over here on the left-hand side, you have materials. Materials is an easy way to get to the welcome folder, the week 1, week 2 folder. That's an easy way to get to it if it doesn't automatically pop up when you are when you navigate to the page. The next one is badges. Like I was kind of telling you, see there it hasn't, I can give perfect attendance, good listener, homework, most improved. There's a whole bunch of them that I can do. I can bring more in. As you can see, I can give it to certain people. So it's kind of like PBIS bucks, but for the online learner. So we will be getting to that. And then I think the last one that we have is, oh no, we have a couple more, is members. If you click on members, you should be able to see all of the people that are in your class. I have 6 sections. Even though it's online, it's set up just like if I was in school. So you would be able to see who is in your class. That's just a fun thing. And then a little bit lower down is conferences. And basically, this is where sometimes if Teams doesn't work, or if you're having a conference with the counselor, that's where it would be under conferences. And the last one, I didn't put it as part of your vocabulary, but since we're going to have a face-to-face voluntary this week, if you go here to Teams meeting, you should be able to select the Teams meeting that I'm going to send you the links to. All right, so that is basically the interface of Schoology. We will go over some of the others as we're going through, but for right now, I want to walk you through setting up your table and getting your pictures. Because if you scroll down here, you see that I put pictures in of all of the icons, which will help you study for your quiz. So as I was telling you, if you go over here, you're going to hit submit, and then once you hit submit, you should get a box like this that looks like this. It's a text editing box. And what we're going to do is click inside the box, and we're going to go over here to this icon called table, and we're going to make it 3 by 14. There are 14 words. So we are going to start with putting the words in the first column. Don't try to make your table bigger at this point. It messes up, and there's just not a lot of ways to easily tell you how to fix it. So that's why if you notice, I didn't say we'll make it bigger and then it'll be even, because when you guys start typing, it messes up. So if you do it this way, it makes it a little bit easier for you to keep your table so that it's easily readable. All right, so let's see, calendar, notifications, interface. Where did my other pages go? Okay, so we're going to go here. And if you go up here, it says insert row after. So I can put in 3 more. I don't know why it didn't do. I must have clicked off of it. And if you get lost, start over. Don't automatically just send me an email saying, oh, I can't do it. I don't know what to do, because part of technology is problem solving. You need to figure it out so that you can do it the best way you can, because there's a lot of ways to do everything in technology. So now I have all my words in, and so if I go here and I'm on the assignment page, if I right click right on top of the picture and I say copy image, and I go over here and I click in whichever one it is, this one happens to be courses. If I click, you see my cursor is blinking inside that second box, and I can either right click and say paste, or I can hit Control V. I can then, once it's selected like this and it has these handles on it, I can make it bigger or smaller so that you can do it. Then you need to put here in this third one, what is this icon do? So I could say this icon selects the class that I will do work. How's that? You can put it in your own words. Okay, so then you would go over here and we're going to find the one for apps, which is this one right here. Right click, copy image, and then we're going to go back here. We're going to hit Control V this time, and there's my apps. And now you can tell me, what does the apps do? So you can go ahead and put in all of your pictures and then put everything that you think it does over here. Once you are done, you will hit submit. You will be able to study from it. I will be able to grade it as an assignment. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.